Hey, Sangriaz from the Hidden Levels here with a game preview for Artificial Intelligence Police Department, or AIPD for short. The game is developed by Blazing Badgers, published by Mammer Games. It's coming out January 29th, 2016, and will cost $9.99 US dollars. In your other countries, if it's released, it'll be the equivalent of that. So let me briefly describe what the game is all about. It is similar to Geometry Wars. If you play that, a twin stick shooter, left stick to move, right stick to aim, and in this case RT to shoot. I'll describe the other controls in a little bit. The main menu is controlled by a cursor, as everything is controlled by this cursor thing for some reason. I guess they designed it for mouse keyboard style. So let's check out the options briefly. Vibration, you can turn it off for 4 players. You have up to 4 players local multiplayer. did not see online multiplayer option in this game. If you are left-handed, I'm right-handed, so I'm not gonna turn this on. But if you're left-handed, if you click this, it'll change the controls so that the right stick is your shoot movement and left stick is your aim. And I'm assuming LT is to shoot. I haven't tried it, so I'm not sure. You can change volume here. Brightness, if you like to change the brightness up or down. You can delete your save game. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, so and then how to play. I'm gonna go briefly. Left stick to move, right stick to aim, and RT to shoot. LT uses a super weapon if you have one. Right stick click, it consumes a pickup. Pickups are items. It's described in a couple pages from here. So pickup, what you have as an item is up on the top side of the your HUD. Bottom side shows what super weapon you have. Health is on the left side. Heat is your weapon heat. So if you constantly hold it down, it'll overheat and you have to stop shooting for a little bit. And then you have your emergency shield thing. So score, your name and score is displayed on the top left. There are things called omega bombs that sometimes appear after enemies die. You have to pick that up for score, or if it blows up, then you die. Not die, you lose damage. You get some damage. Multipliers, you pick them up after you kill the enemies. They're dropped. These are the super weapons. These are the pickups, and these are the enemies. You can pause the video if you want to look at the enemies and read about it. I'm not gonna go through each of the enemies or weapons or pickups here. And let's go straight into the play mode of the game, main mode of the game. This is the only mode. You can see up to 4 players can play together locally. Standard is you start out with no set rules, and then it gets more complex every round. Tough is super weapon transports are already fully upgraded as you start. Environment dangerous or present, hostile space, high tech, armada. Enemies start with all the abilities. So what does it mean by these, like everything is upgraded and all that stuff? And this is it. The game is all about rules. So you can kind of design your own game if you want by adding these rules. So when they said enemies are all fully upgraded, this means like this is on. Drones are faster, cruisers die in a heat explosion, enemies drop bombs, deadly spheres strike through the arena. Well, actually this would be the hostile environment one. Cruisers are escorted by a shielder. Drones briefly disable the player signed weapons on impact. All this stuff, it's all on. So you might imagine the game will be pretty difficult once you do that. What you get by turning this on is your multiplayer bonus. It starts off very, very high. I turned on everything and it starts you off at 1600. What that means is if killing an enemy normally gives you 10 points, you get 16,000 points per enemy. So that's pretty high. If you want to go for a high score, you want to find a perfect balance. So let's start a standard game. There's some more stuff I gotta talk to you about before we start the game. But let's go into this menu. There are 4 difficulties. I'll do medium. What I noticed is the difficulty is the difference is more enemy ships appear as it gets harder, and my energy is less. So on easy I might start off with 20 bars of energy. On medium it might be 15, on hard it might be 10, and on blazing it might be 5. I do not know the exact numbers, but that's giving you an example what I mean. I'll start medium, and I unlocked all the weapons already. Weapons and modifiers unlock as the lifetime score goes up. This is your cumulative score. So if you score 10 million on one game, and then next you score 20 million, then you got 30 million. At 100 million, everything unlocks. So I've already unlocked everything, and as you can see, my score is just over 100 million, 103 million right there. So I'm recording this just as I finished recording, unlocking everything. So each weapon has their own strength. I like the laser, the final weapon that unlocks. When you first start the game, you only have the Gatling. So Gatling is like just a machine gun. Shotgun has a spread, a phaser. It's like it's a beam, kind of just a laser beam kind of weapon. Accelerator is a kind of railgun type of weapon. Howitzer is a grenade launcher. It explodes and does area damage. So I like lasers. I'm gonna use the laser. This modification, it modifies your speed, shield, and cooling. All-rounder is just an average. Point defense, higher defense. Radiator, higher cooling. Automatic, this is all-rounder, but with the pickups are automatically used as soon as they are picked up. Speed, higher speed boost is, this one is interesting. You get higher speed as the heat level goes up, and once if your weapon overheats, it's actually longer overheating. I like radiator, so I can shoot for a little bit longer. So let's start the game. And I'll talk about the achievements as I play about 3, maybe 4 waves of this game. So it's very simple. You just keep shooting it like that. Should kill the enemies. Pick up these multipliers. You see the multipliers going up at the top left corner under the score. And you get, these are the ones that drop the super weapons. I just collected the super bomb. I'll show you how what the super bomb looks like. Let me just get a bunch of enemies here. This is the super bomb. So after every wave, there are 15 waves total, with the 15th wave being a boss wave. You have to pick a challenge. So I'll do this one. So let me talk about the achievements a little bit. So achievements, there's your standard achievements for beating the game on hard or higher difficulty. Unlocking all the weapons is an achievement. Unlocking all the modifiers is also an achievement. Getting 1 billion of lifetime score is another achievement. Going 15 stages in a row without overheating at all is also another achievement there. Starting blazing difficulty, hardest difficulty game with all the challenges on is another achievement. You can do that by creating your own rule set and just starting the game. You don't have to play at all. Very, very simple one there. Killing 50 enemies all at once is also another achievement. I suppose you can do that with a super bomb or a torpedo on a harder difficulty. I do not have all the achievements as I play this game for you right now. The achievements themselves aren't super difficult, but I haven't been able to do some of them because like 1 billion is obviously a grind. I only have 100 million, so that I gotta play 10 times as much as what I've already played, which is about maybe an hour and a half or so. I did not know the mechanics of the game very much as I played at first, so it probably doesn't take very long to get to that score. So this is the shotgun. So that's basically it. Very simple game, but different enough from Geometry Wars to all the modifiable rule sets, and you can play in a very different method. So that's it. I'm gonna sign out here before I die. Try not to die here. My name is Sangriaz from the Hidden Levels. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Alright, I died. Anyway, we stream brand new games on Twitch, so check us out there. And I'll be back with more videos soon. Thanks.